Industrial designer Nicole Hown creates experimental three-dimensional objects that resemble plants with a complex vascular system. This became possible thanks to a special liquid 3D printing technology called PolyJet. This makes it possible to obtain unusual structures with a large number of cavities and vessels. They can be used to interact with natural elements such as water, air, smoke, and ice. The structures of these objects were developed based on the structures of real plants. With their help, you can explore the physical effects that occur when different substances pass through polyphytes. This way, you can observe how the principle of pollination of plants or other effects in nature occur. Aerospace company Boom Supersonic has unveiled its supersonic aircraft XB-1, equipped with 3D printed parts. Velo 3D printing technology allows creating lightweight and complex structures for aircraft from titanium. In total, the aircraft uses 21 components of the structure, engine, and environmental control system printed using this technology. Some components have walls as thin as 0.02 inches. Previously, printing titanium parts was considered a very difficult and almost impossible task, because it is a super strong metal that requires specific processing to maintain its qualities. Thanks to this technology, it is possible to create complex, lightweight, and super strong components for aircraft. The new XB-1 has already passed its test successfully and reached a maximum altitude of 7,120 feet at a speed of 283 miles per hour. This technology can be used in the construction of new aircraft and spacecraft. Xiaomi has created a humanoid robot called Cyber-1. It's equipped with many different sensors and detectors that help it safely navigate space, recognizing people and various objects nearby and reacting to them. Thanks to artificial intelligence, the robot can interact with humans, talking to them on different topics and answering questions. Cyber-1 can also recognize human emotions. This allows it to choose a communication style and reactions to a live interlocutor more accurately. The robot is primarily designed to help around the house. It can carry various items and perform simple tasks. The design is equipped with mechanical joints for free movement. But when and for how much such a robot can be bought, Xiaomi hasn't announced yet. The next robot in our review can communicate with people, but it has a range of other useful functions. Ascento is designed for patrolling and inspecting areas with complex and even dangerous terrain. It can easily overcome rough terrain and stairs. With its cameras, the robot streams real-time images. A variety of sensors ensure the safe movement of the robot considering surrounding objects, vehicles, and pedestrians. Ascento can also integrate with other security systems like alarm systems, access control systems, and surveillance cameras for object patrolling. With its two-wheel design, it can search for suspicious objects, cameras, radars, and thermal imagers. The robot can reach speeds of up to 7.5 miles per hour. Despite its two-wheeled design, it's stable enough and can self-right after a fall without external assistance. Fontaine Pajot has unveiled the world's first large cruising catamaran powered by a hydrogen fuel system. This helps reduce carbon emissions to zero. The vessel has 3 power modes that can be used depending on specific conditions. The first mode uses solar panels providing some energy. The second mode utilizes hydrogen. Additionally, if there's no opportunity to refuel with hydrogen or time to charge batteries using solar power, you can use the diesel hybrid mode. Thanks to the silent operation of the generators and motors, maximum comfort for the crew is assured. Inside, there's everything needed for relaxation: comfortable cabins, a kitchen, water heating systems, air conditioning, and much more. This electric hydrocycle combines a boat, a hot tub, and a fireplace. It's designed to allow up to 5 people to relax on the water. Inside, the boat, which is shaped like a drop, fills with water, turning it into a floating pool or jacuzzi. A full battery charge provides up to 5 hours of cruising. Inside the boat, there's a propane-powered stove. This enables you to maintain a comfortable water temperature with the heating system. So the company can enjoy their leisure time even in cold seas by selecting the appropriate settings. The boat has a water purification system using filters and ultraviolet light. It's a great place for sea lovers to enjoy parties on the water. This unusual cargo drone from Mightyfly is capable of transporting parcels and various loads without emitting carbon into the atmosphere. It has 8 special vertical takeoff and landing rotors as well as wings for flight. Thanks to these features, the drone doesn't require a special runway. The drone can reach speeds of 150 miles per hour and has a range of up to 600 miles. The front part of the aircraft opens in one direction, allowing for loading and unloading of cargo. It can hold approximately 96 small parcels with a total weight of up to 100 pounds. With its help, you can quickly transport goods between towns or deliver packages to hard-to-reach places in just minutes. Ørsted has proposed a new method for long-term energy storage called liquid air. Conventional lithium-ion batteries cannot store accumulated energy for long periods of time. This becomes a problem in the wind energy sector, which is facing challenges. The liquid air system involves using electricity to cool the surrounding air to negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit. This creates liquefied air, which is stored in special containers. Then, with the help of heat, the liquid can be transformed into gas, which passes through turbines to generate electricity. This will allow for the efficient use of idle wind turbines during periods of low demand and store energy for periods of high consumption. Energy systems will be made more stable as a result of this. One of the largest drone manufacturers, DJI, has released a new drone called the ZenMuse L2 for collecting 3D data. The drone uses special sensors and laser pulse scanning to quickly create accurate 3D maps over large areas. This drone can be used in surveying, mapping, various branches of energy, forestry, and engineering construction. It is capable of collecting information at heights of up to 150 meters. The visible light camera has 20 million effective pixels, allowing for high-quality and detailed aerial photography. It can be used to measure the exact distance between objects and even determine the thickness of tree canopies for monitoring plant growth. The Pininfarina wind tunnel in Italy is a modern tool for aerodynamic and aeroacoustic testing. For 50 years, the company has been helping manufacturers in various industries improve the quality of their products and conduct full-scale wind tests. The wind tunnel is used to test airplanes, high-speed trains, yachts, cars, building and bridge models, wind turbines, and even sports equipment. With the turbulence generation system, it can simulate surrounding winds, overtaking, and gusts for analyzing transportation movement under realistic conditions. In addition to measuring aerodynamic forces, the tunnel offers a range of measurement methods to capture cooling flows, pressure fields, turbulence, and areas of reverse flow. Using modern technologies and data collection methods, specific tests are conducted to improve the quality of our lives. Do you want to have video calls while seeing a lifelike full-body image of the person you're talking to? California-based company Proto has introduced a revolutionary device for this, Proto M. It's a 2-foot box resembling a giant tablet. Inside, it projects a hologram of the caller in full height with a realistic 3D image, creating a sense of personal presence. The picture is clear and vivid without the playback delays typical of Zoom. To transmit your image, you need to stand against a blank background and use a camera or iPhone connected to the internet. The Proto M device is autonomous with its own speaker and microphone, so all you need to do is connect to Wi-Fi for hologram playback and communication. This innovation allows you to feel the presence of the caller more fully, even when they are thousands of kilometers away. The record for the highest clock placement on the roof of a residential skyscraper has been broken. It's now the Eternitas Tower in Dubai. The tower stands at 1,476 feet with 106 floors towering above the clouds. In terms of height, it is 4 times the height of Big Ben. Its top part features a vertical surface with the clock face and a slant on the opposite side concealing the clock mechanism inside. The clocks were created by the Geneva-based company Frank Mueller, ensuring a magnificent, recognizable design and high accuracy. Arabic numerals are placed around the dial at varying heights. The skyscraper includes 649 apartments, a gym, a library, a cinema, yoga platforms, tennis paddle courts, and a swimming pool. The developer of this record-breaking structure in Dubai is the London Gate Company, whose logo proudly sits just below the clock face. All DJs now want to get their hands on the upgraded Embodme E-Ray 2, which comes with superpowers. It combines an MPE polyphonic expression controller, MIDI looper, and arpeggiator. While creating this DJ console, which serves as the centerpiece of the entire system, developers used Force multi-touch technology. It detects touches using 16,000 sensors, recognizing a touch force as light as 0.7 ounces. The harder you press, the louder the sound. The pedal is customizable with a PC. DJs can fill in the configuration of buttons according to their preferences, create their own tracks live, and layer all MIDI loops simultaneously. There's also a feature to record your own gestures. Another cool feature is the ability to change the cover so you can use it with your fingers or drumsticks. The main problem with wind turbines is their failure to work in light winds and their tendency to break apart in strong gusts. Now, an Icelandic startup called Icewind is providing a solution to this issue. Their wind generator works even in gentle breezes, but slows itself down in strong winds. To achieve this, the turbines have a vertical axis and 3 blades. The blades themselves are triangular and spiral-shaped, reinforced with diagonal bars resembling braces. When installed, the narrow and wide sides of the blades alternate along the top edge. This design allows them to catch even the slightest breeze and start generating electricity right away. An integrated braking system is used to slow down the turbine when needed. All components are made of stainless steel, ensuring durability. How to transport a 300 to 500-pound cargo through the air using a drone? Griff Aviation has the answer with its new Griff 300 drone. This device can lift up to 500 pounds of weight and stay airborne for up to 45 minutes, enabling long-distance cargo transport. Its increased payload capacity comes from having 8 propellers instead of the usual 4. These propellers are mounted on extended U-shaped arms with 2 screws at the end of each. The drone has already been certified by the Norwegian Civil Aviation Authority and the European Aviation Safety Agency. It is expected to be used in law enforcement, rescue operations, military, and industry. Remote control is done through a radio wave remote control, and there are stationary control centers resembling a cockpit. Capturing dynamic scenes at any height is now possible in high quality thanks to the shot-over UI drone with an advanced camera gimbal. This aircraft weighs only 99 pounds and moves with the help of 4 propellers. The shot-over G1 gimbal has 3 motors of its own that coordinate the camera's position when the drone tilts. The gimbal motors instantly respond to changes in position, stabilizing the image. The mounting is suitable for installing professional heavy cameras like Arri 435, Alexa 65, Alexa LF, Sony Venice. This allows for high-quality aerial shots where helicopters can't access due to various obstacles. The gimbal itself balances the image so accurately that it's separately mounted on motorized boats to capture dynamic scenes on water. When shooting in dense forests, such a gimbal is attached to tension ropes and the camera is released among them. Riding a bike while having a full dashboard like a car is possible with Cosmo Vision glasses. This new gadget works together with the matching app on your smartphone and the Cosmo Drive helmet. You turn it on by pressing a button on the frame. After that, you control it with gestures in front of your face. In the right lens, the cyclist sees the distance to the destination, the distance traveled, the speed, and the travel time. As you approach a turn, the glasses indicate how many meters until the turn and activates an intuitive pointer. Information about braking signals is transmitted to the helmet. The lenses themselves have manual and automatic brightness adjustment and are waterproof. Wind turbines are growing to enormous sizes. But what about the cranes that install them? Lagerwey has developed a compact version of the crane called the Enercon climbing crane. It's the world's first crane that sets up the base of a wind turbine and then climbs it to install the next section. It moves and locks into place using its own 4 legs. Operators control it from the ground using a remote control. Cameras ensure precise placement of the turbine segments. This innovation saves space on construction sites, allows wind turbines to be erected in areas with limited space, builds taller turbine towers to capture more wind, and can be transported to the site on 11 trucks without special permits. Installing this unique crane takes just 1 working day. Pininfarina has unveiled its flagship concept, the Enigma GT, equipped with hydrogen engine. The power unit is placed at the back in the center, providing more space up front. Additionally, an electric motor is used in the car, transmitting torque to the front wheels. What makes the car unique is its huge front windshield that extends to the sides. It lifts up with the roof, granting access to the cabin where 4 seats are positioned. This type of glass provides a 180-degree view. Integrated into the glass is an OLED display showing the driver important information within their line of sight, including speed, presence of vehicles and pedestrians in blind spots, landmarks, etc. For additional driving adjustments, there are touch displays on the left and right sides of the steering wheel. Autonomous driving mode is provided, allowing the driver to let go of the steering wheel. The next invention also features a hydrogen engine. It's an airplane from Sauber Group and BMW's DesignWorks, which takes off and lands vertically. Throughout the entire flight, it has 0 toxic emissions. In the future, there are plans to release this unique aircraft in 2 versions: the Sirius Millennium Jet for commercial use with 5 passengers, and the Sirius Business Jet for private use with 3 passengers. To power the vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, the design incorporates 28 ducted fans, each with its own electric motor. During takeoff, the vehicle produces noise no louder than a dishwasher. The maximum flight range of the aircraft is 1,150 miles at a speed of 323 miles per hour. Underwater robotics used to be very clumsy compared to divers, but everything is changing with the introduction of the SRV-8 underwater drone. The robot has 8 independent thrusters, allowing it to move freely along 6 axes. It can perform complex actions such as quickly ascending or descending, moving rapidly forwards or backwards, left-right, rocking, simultaneous crab movement, hovering in a specific position, and maintaining posture. This is facilitated by intelligent software. The robot is controlled using a standard joystick with signal transmission via cable. It is equipped with cameras and spotlights so the operator can see everything in real time. These capabilities of the robots will be useful in rescue and research operations, where divers' lives no longer have to be put at risk. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) has granted clearance for the commercial use of the Xandar device, which can track key patient health indicators contactlessly. This cutting-edge development has no patented counterparts for mass use, The device is intended for hospital rooms, nursing homes, and private home use. It is mounted above the patient's bed and continuously measures heart rate and respiratory rate. It employs radar technology to detect micro vibrations emitted by the human body. Baseline measurements are obtained during rest, which are then compared to subsequent readings. Doctors can adjust this threshold, and if exceeded, a signal is sent to medical staff through cloud-based mobile apps or push notifications on the information panel. An alternative to large and bulky snowmobiles has been invented: the Moonbike's Snow Bicycle. This new product weighs only 192 pounds and can tackle loose snow up to 12 inches deep. Externally, Moonbikes is a small metal frame based on a rubber track at the rear like a snowmobile. At the front, there is a swivel handlebar and a wide ski shaped like a snowboard. There is a front shock absorber to smooth out impacts during jumps and when riding over bumps. A powerful LED headlight allows riding in the snow even at night. Movement is powered by an electric motor. One battery allows riding for 1.5 hours. There is an option to install a second battery, doubling the autonomy time. A special insulated compartment for batteries allows the snow bike to be operated at temperatures down to -25 degrees Celsius. City traffic cams are no longer a concern thanks to the new taxi, the City Airbus NextGen. It's a vehicle with a V-shaped wing equipped with 16 electric motors and 8 horizontal propellers. Everything runs on batteries and the cabin accommodates 4 people. The taxi can take off and move at a cruising speed of up to 75 miles per hour, with a maximum flight range of 50 miles. Moreover, the aircraft is quieter than a hairdryer or a vacuum cleaner. This invention produces zero emissions into the atmosphere and reduces noise pollution. Initially, it will be piloted, but everything inside the aircraft is designed for a transition to automated control. The new vehicle is intended for passenger transport, ecotourism, delivering medics to the scene of incidents, and transporting casualties to hospitals. Smart rings that track sleep, movement, or help with payments are nothing new. But the world's first ring capable of tracking hydration levels and body fat deposits has been created. The ring works in conjunction with an app providing signals to the user. The Ringo Smart prototype is already undergoing successful testing. Serial production is planned in 2 series, Regular and Pro. Both models can monitor body temperature, pulse, oxygen level, and sleep. However, it's the Pro version that features a bioelectrical impedance analysis (BIA) sensor. It sends a small electric current through the body, determining the hydration level of fats, bones, and muscles based on the speed of discharge. The new product will cost $169 and $269 respectively. Smart bracelets and other devices only allow tracking sleep based on surface indicators. But the Flow Time Brain Tag is the first scientifically proven invention designed for a deeper understanding of sleep. The device has 2 small plates and is placed behind the ear. Titanium sensors read brainwaves. The device monitors oxygen levels and pulse as well as body temperature fluctuations, and a 6-axis accelerometer analyzes movements during sleep. Unlike most smart devices, the Flow Time Brain Tag detects bursts of brain activity, delta waves, indicating deep sleep. Evaluation is done on a 100-point scale, providing a more accurate representation of sleep quality. The package includes an audio library with soothing sounds to aid falling asleep. Want to practice a good golf swing without leaving your home or office? Now it's possible with the Smart Golf Putting Simulator by DMBH. The simulator is a small track that you can set up on the floor at home. The designated hitting area is surrounded by 12 precision optical sensors which detect the force of the swing, the angle of the shot, and the distance the ball would have to travel in real conditions. A separate sensor measures the parameters of the club. Optimal data for the player, such as the ideal swing for that club, is displayed on a small screen. The smart simulator is linked to an app where each user can see their results and their level of mastery, allowing them to track progress. Shortness of breath occurs when physical activity increases due to a lack of oxygen in the blood. The lungs simply cannot take in the necessary amount of air required for proper functioning at an accelerated pace. Now you can train your lungs with the innovative AbleFit device by Audible. It's a small device with a mouthpiece through which you breathe for 5 minutes a day. Inside, there is resistance adjustable in 5 levels. This increases lung capacity and strengthens respiratory muscles. The device works via Bluetooth with a smartphone, making workouts fun and helping to track your progress. Constant monitoring of a patient's condition is now aided by the Mindray M-Wear wearable patient monitoring system. It's a set of devices worn on the wrist, finger, and forearm. They don't interfere with regular movements, measuring ECG, blood oxygen saturation, blood pressure, pulse, temperature, and breathing rate. All data is transmitted to the central console via wireless communication and are protected from interference. There's a function for automatically sending an emergency signal if the condition worsens. This allows remote monitoring of patients' health, for example, when they move around the hospital or are in home care. The technology is designed to improve patient care and relieve hospitals so that wards are not overcrowded. At sea, naval ship sensors are limited by the curvature of the Earth. So to enhance reconnaissance, observation, and expand the area of control, a drone supplement has been created. The Unmanned Aerial System VSR-700 is a vertical takeoff unmanned aircraft that resembles a helicopter. The drone is capable of detecting other ships, boats, and even periscopes of submarines, immediately transmitting data to base. With its cameras, it provides a visual image, helping to distinguish between neutral and enemy vessels. During positional combat, the drone ensures accurate targeting. It can operate autonomously or in conjunction with combat helicopters. Moreover, it emits little noise, making it unnoticeable by others. The device aids in combating terrorism, pollution, smuggling, poaching, and detecting illegal migrants. If you enjoyed the featured innovations and don't want to miss the next episode, subscribe to our channel. You will be notified once it's uploaded, allowing you to be the first to see the next pieces of incredible human inventions.